Hey, third graders, here we are again. I'm coming to you from that bottom right-hand corner of your screen. It's good to see you. Well, not really see you, but you're seeing me, and I feel you here. So, we've got a busy day. It's going to be fun. Definitely challenging, so I better not waste any more time. Let's start with our positive statement to get us in the right frame of mind to find some success today. And even if it doesn't feel like success right off the bat, that's okay, because we are stretching ourselves, becoming problem solvers, which is also what we need to be an artist. So please repeat after me. I'll say it and then you say it. And again, if you're feeling weird about saying it out loud, I'm sitting here alone in this room and I'm still talking to you. If you're nervous, you could whisper. And even if you don't want to whisper it, you can yell it inside your head. So we want to say these words to help us start to believe them. Here we go. I am an artist. I am a creator of ideas and a solver of problems. Sometimes the problems are on my paper. Sometimes they are with my neighbor, or my brother, or my sister, or my cat, or my dog. Sometimes they are inside of myself. But I know that I can solve problems because mistakes are opportunities to learn and grow. And I am proud to be an artist. All right, so I'm just going to hit play on this video and then we'll talk about it because it's pretty weird, as you're seeing already. The artist is Michael Murkowski, and I don't know much about him. Blind drawing numbers 5 and 6. Get out of here, YouTube ads. He's got a mirror. Looking at himself in the mirror. Oh, okay, we're not doing this. Do not touch your hair. Third graders, don't touch your hair. Do not take scissors or clippers or anything. It's going to make me get fired. All right. Remember, he is an artist. He's also a grown-up. So if he wants to do this weird stuff, he can. Maybe you'll do this on your 18th birthday. I don't know. All right. Now let's watch what he's doing. Oh, just looking in the mirror and drawing his own eye on the back of his head. What is he doing? Putting lips on his neck. Watch his eyes, though. Watch his real eyes in the mirror. They're staying focused. They're looking, he's keeping such a strong focus of looking at his own face, his hair, well, what was left of it, the shading, the wrinkles. So crazy. Oh, he's going to do it again. He washed it off. Okay, again, do not draw on your own head. Well, that one looks good. Again, watch his real eyes. The focus of his eyes looking at himself in the mirror is something that you're going to be practicing today on paper with hair. So I'm actually going to demonstrate. I have a circle mirror right there on my wall. I'm disappointed though that the reflection of what I'm seeing is not the angle of what you're going to see. But what you're going to see is going to be on my piece of paper. All right. So Oh, it's looking creepier and creepier. I bet you he watched these videos back and went, what was I doing? But the key of today's project is it doesn't matter what the result is. The focus is on our eyes, which is bizarre because look up there at the top. It's called blind contour drawing. Blind usually means you can't see. And yet I'm telling you, that's the most important part of the day today is seeing. All right, Michael Markowski, we're not going to shave our heads. Oh, here's another strange artist. Remember this from last week where we did the one-liners? I showed you this one. I love this one. This is by Pablo Picasso. Remember, he was a very famous artist. And look at that. There he is. Eating lunch, breakfast. I don't know what he's doing. But look, he actually had a dachshund dog. So this little drawing that he did of his dog probably really was his dog. So anyway, super fun. I just wanted to connect last week to this week because Pablo Picasso was also a painter. He painted portraits. He painted strange portraits, as you can see. What Pablo Picasso's experiments were was about seeing multiple views at one time. So maybe one eye is looking forward, but the other eye is looking sideways, and maybe the nose is sideways but going the opposite way. And sometimes he's looking at the top of a person. He includes that view, but he's also looking at the bottom of a person and the side. So he puts it all together. And the portraits, you can still tell they're people, but they're very abstract. That's what he was trying to do on purpose. Now we're going to kind of accidentally create some Picasso-like drawings using something called blind contour drawing. So again, no bald heads. Keep all your hair, please. But we're going to be keeping that same focus that Michael Markowski was using by really looking with his eyes and seeing and drawing what he sees, not what he knows. So draw what you see, not what you know. And this is going to be the hardest part actually about this is resisting the urge to peek. It is so tempting. You want to peek, peek, peek. Try your hardest. Let yourself be surprised. Don't peek. So blind means not seeing, which again is kind of weird. So we're not going to look at our paper. We're going to focus on what we see in the mirror. So you actually might be drawing in the bathroom today. I don't know. You're going to have to find a mirror somewhere in your house or wherever you are. Maybe, boy, if you're at daycare today and you suddenly tell your daycare people, I need to go do my art project in the bathroom, they're going to think you're bananas and I'm bananas too. So explain that you need a mirror instead of just going to the bathroom to draw. Contour, that might be a new word. Can you say that? Contour. Contour means the outside or the edge. So when Michael Markowski was shading in and drawing, and we lost like the shapes of his face because he started to shade. He wasn't quite doing blind contour because he was coloring in. The contour is like the edge. So if you're going to do a contour of your hand, it's almost like how we used to stick our hand on paper and trace, which all you were left with was the outside. You didn't see the fingernails. You didn't see the little wrinkles. Maybe you have freckles on your hands. You didn't see those either. Contour is the outside. So when you're doing your head, you're going to be doing the outside shape. But just like a one-liner, you can keep your pen on the paper. I said pen. I think you should use a pen. And bring it in, do the eyes, do the eyelashes, do the eyebrows, come around to your nose, nostrils, almost like you're really tracing. If you were just to take your fingers, actually you could do this, it's kind of fun, and just kind of draw with your fingers. Hope your hands are clean. Draw with your fingers everything that you can touch. Imagine you were drawing it. That edge, the edge of your lips. Inside, again, clean fingers. But contour is the edge of something. So you're not going to look at your paper. That's the blind part. And then the contour is you're focusing on the edges. Oh my, and they're going to look pretty weird. See, I told you. It's like an accidental Picasso. You can still see what they are. They just look silly. I actually love these. I think they're so fun. I prefer blind contour drawings more than I do realistic drawings. Oh, look at these ones. So bizarre. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate because these are looking weird. Yeah, I actually think you should use a marker. You're less likely to try to cheat and erase with a marker. With a pencil, people tend to try to cheat. So I'm going to turn my back to you. I'm sorry, and I hope the back of my hair looks good today. And I'm going to look in that mirror because I have to stay focused with my eyes while I'm going to draw right here. So I think you'll be able to see, right? Hopefully. Okay, so picking a spot. I don't know where I'm going to start. I guess I'm just going to kind of start with the edge of my head. So I'm going to think about where I need to be so I don't run off the paper and start drawing out here in the air. Okay, no looking. So you might actually know which part I'm working on right now. Oh, I should have put my glasses on. I really could have seen. But then I would have had to draw my glasses. And I'm going kind of fast only because you're watching. Now, ooh, if you want to pick up your pen, you can, but you have to remember where you were and get back to that section, or keep your pen on the paper, and then you just kind of draw it like a blind contour drawing. I'm sorry, I can't even concentrate, like a one-liner. Okay, can't really see my I know what I'm wearing, but I can't see it. So if I can't see it, I can't draw it. Ah! Is that what I look like? Actually, it is kind of what I look like. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. That's hilarious. Okay, I think I did okay. So weird, you guys. All right. Anyway, I think this is super fun. It's one of my favorite projects to do. It's weird that I'm here and you're there because usually kids are laughing at me, making me nervous. You might be laughing wherever you are. So you saw about how long that took me, and I was going kind of fast because I knew you were watching. So make sure that you have enough time to draw, and then you can see in these pictures that the kids are adding color. So it just depends on what you have around you, whether you're going to color with marker, crayon, maybe you got some watercolor paints. You want to pull those out and paint them. By using a Sharpie marker, I could use watercolor. If I had used like a Crayola marker, and then I tried to add paint to it, remember that will activate the marker, and then the marker turns into paint. So you might not have as much control as you want, but maybe that's the good part. Maybe you want to do that on purpose. All right, these are called blind contour drawings. Blind because I did not look at my paper. My eyes were focused on the mirror. Contour because it's the outside. So I wasn't really worried about the color of my eyes or in my lips or the shading in my cheeks with a little bit of pink. It was just focused on the things, the objects, eyebrows, irises, pupils, eyelashes. I even put my earring. Oops, forgot my earring on that side. So if you take, if you take your pen and you keep it on the paper like a one-liner, you might find more success. It might look weird, but that's still success. If you want to email me these, I would love to see them. Remember, my email address is kdanielson@5schools.com. In fact, this is going to be on slide 1 of the Google slideshow in my Google Classroom, which you know because that's how you found it. So I will let you just click through these slides so that you can look again if you want to see again, like you want to look at Picasso's dog again. I don't know. But I'll put my email address in there too. All right, guys, you're awesome. Third graders, draw what you see, not what you know. It's not up here. It's going to end up being what you see in the mirror. Your hand will talk to your, your hand will talk to your brain, but also your eyes will talk to your brain, which will talk to your hand. Remember we talked about that last week? All right, take care. I cannot wait for you to do this.